All right, here is the first math journal page. I am on page 274. So you should see field of vision at the top as the header. So I'm going to zoom in. So let's read the directions. The area that you can see without turning your head is called your field of vision. The area outside of the field of vision is the blind area. Take a look at the diagrams below to see the field of vision for different animals. So before we do that, I want you to look straight forward. And I want you, without moving your head, move your eyes from side to side to see how much of the room you're in you can see without moving your head. The area that you can see, that's your field of vision. But now anything behind you or outside of that field of vision is called your blind area. That's why sometimes racehorses have those things that cover their eyes, because it closes their field of vision so they don't get distracted in a horse race by horses that are next to them. Or you might have heard your mom or dad or an adult that's driving a car say, check your blind spot. So that's that area outside of your field of vision, outside of your mirrors, that you have to check to make sure a car isn't there. So animals and humans have the same thing. We have a field of vision and we have a blind area. So we're trying to figure out what angle is that blind area for different animals. So if we were able to rotate our head completely around, it would be 360. We would do a 360 degree turn with our head. So that means for the human, their field of vision is half of that 360 angle. For the owl, it is less than half. And for the rat, it's a little bit more than half. But all of the complete circles equals 360 degrees, a 360 degree turn. So we're going to be using that knowledge to help complete the table. So it says a human, their field of vision is 180 degrees. They want to find out the blind area. So plus unknown value equals 360. Well, I know that 180 plus 180 equals 360. So their blind area in a human is exactly half. Okay, so for a fox, they have 260 degrees of their field of vision. Plus, I'm going to do a B for blind area for my unknown value equals 360. Well, I know 260 plus 100 would give us 360. Okay, so a horse's field of vision is 357, which is actually a lot because it's very close to that 360 turn. So I know that their blind area is 3 degrees. So 357 plus 3 would give us 360. You could also write these as subtraction problems too. I'll do that for the next couple of examples. So a cat, we're looking for their field of vision. So I'm going to do the total circle value, which is 360, minus the 160 that is their blind vision will give you F for their field vision. And if I did that out, I would know that a cat's field vision is 200 degrees. We're going to do the same thing with the dog. We're going to do 360 degrees minus their blind area, which is 120 degrees, will give you their field vision. And you should get 240 degrees. Okay, an owl can do 110 degrees in their field of vision without turning their head. So you're going to do 360 minus 110 degrees, and that's going to give you their blind area. And if you were to subtract 360 minus 110, you would get 250 degrees. Okay, a deer. So you can have the field of vision plus 90 degrees would give you 360. And if you did that out, you would get their field of vision is 270 degrees. We're going to do the same thing for the Cooper's hawk. So you're going to do their field of vision, which is the unknown value, plus 60 degrees, which is their blind area, equals 360, the total degrees if they turned completely around. And you would get their field of vision as 300 degrees. Okay, a rat, so it would be 200 degrees plus their blind area would give you 360 degrees. So a rat's blind area is 160 degrees. Okay, a dragonfly. A dragonfly, their field of vision is 360 degrees, so that means they have no blind area. They can see in a complete circle, which Miss Mole did not know. That's pretty cool. So what is the greatest size of a field vision could be? Well, if they were to see in a complete circle, so if a human stood and spun in a circle, they would see all of their surroundings. But we can't do that without moving our head. So the greatest size field vision that one animal could have would be 360 degrees. So this is true because 360 degrees is a full rotation. If you had a field, if you had a field vision of 360 degrees, you would be able to see all the way around. Okay, so now we just finished this page. So let's go on to the